In today's video, we're going to discuss the blood type diet and how you can use these type of diets to reach your goals. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com. In today's video, I got a question on my Instagram direct message directly about a blood type diet, which, obviously they've been around for years, and, I've heard about them for many years. And as a nutrition coach, it's something that, I'm very interested in. I'm looking for answers to solve people's problems. And so we're going to talk about that. And if you want to ask me questions, I'll put my Instagram right here on the screen, and I'll put the question right here on the screen. Hey, what can you tell me about the blood type diet? And I can tell you this. There's been some research done on the blood type diet, and the exciting news is that, hey, they put people on the blood type diet and they got some good results. The problem is that even the people that weren't on the blood type diet got the exact same results. So the research that's been done is pretty clear. The blood type diet, it's not necessary, okay? And in fact, I'm gonna take it a step further and talk about why dieting as a rule, if your diet has a clever or fancy name, it's likely going to be unnecessary. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't have some benefits. So what would be the benefits of doing something like the blood type diet? Well, the blood type diet takes a look at what blood type you are. So if you don't know, you got to go figure it out. That right there is a step in learning about your body. Okay, you're actively taking a step to learn more and be better. The next step is that you say, hey, I'm blood type A. These are the foods that I can eat. And there's a specific set of rules. These rules are now going to govern your decisions. Should this change your behavior in such a manner that you start to lose weight, I would therefore say, hey, this was a successful approach. Now, why do I say it's unnecessary? Well, because usually when you take an approach like this where you start paying attention to your calories, you lose weight. Not because it's the blood type diet, not because it's the fasting diet, not because it's keto or vegan or any of these approaches. You lose weight because, I say it every day, you created an approach where you're actually in a caloric deficit and not eating more food. So what is the real value here? What is the lesson to be learned? And what is the thing that I want you guys to think about 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that changed your approach? And that is simply this, your behavior. When we are trying to lose weight, we have to change our behavior. And I think for most of us, we're looking for that one small behavior change. This is the question I get most frequently. Let's say if I'm somewhere and someone says, wow, you're in pretty good shape. Like, what do you do? What's the one thing I should do? And I always balk at that. And they'll see me eating the way I eat and think, well, how come you can eat like that and get the results you get? And it's because I understand the rules of the game. And most people just want to change one thing, right? They want to say, oh, well, if I just cut out dairy, if I just cut out, cheese, or if I just don't eat carbs or any of these things, and none of that is going to make a difference if you're not actually impacting your overall approach. So the blood type diet, just like any other diet with a name, it's about behavior change, okay? Fasting gives you a window to eat in. That window that you eat in is therefore, hopefully, going to change the way that you treat the rest of your day, okay? There's a lot of people that claim certain things with certain diets, and that's wonderful, but almost all of those claims that I'm aware of are a result of any weight loss, okay? There's gonna be improvements in blood markers and focus and energy, all based on you losing weight, not on the style of dieting that you do. Now, does that mean you shouldn't use a specific style of dieting? Absolutely not. Use the style of dieting that you enjoy. And when you hear somebody praising a diet, remember, it's probably because it worked really well for them. And heck, if something works really well for you, don't you want people to know about it? If you find a way to make money, don't you want people to know about it? Well, maybe you don't. But my point being is, when you find a way to be successful, you share that information. And you might only be looking at the information through a tiny little keyhole. You lost weight using this one diet approach, and then that's the only way you know weight loss to be successful. So therefore, that's the approach that you believe everybody should be using. However, the truth is, any approach can work if you can stick to it, if you can create the caloric deficit. So the blood type diet, is it the right approach for you? Perhaps. Does that mean, therefore, it's the right approach for everybody else? No. Okay, ultimately, we each have our own choices to make. Some people love fasting. Some people love eating plant-based diets, okay? I really believe in kind of blending all the things. Sure, I think there is a lot of value in eating in a time-based manner, setting up your day so that you eat at certain times. This is gonna make you successful. The number one trait for successful dieters is that they plan ahead. So no matter what approach you're taking, are you planning ahead? Do you know what your next meal is gonna be? Do you know where your next few meals are gonna be coming from? Or are you gonna wait till you're hungry and then make a bad choice? So whatever approach you're taking, and likely if you're taking the approach of following one of these diets that's got a fancy name and a nice set of rules, the rules are changing your behavior. You already know what you're eating. This is the biggest behavior change that is going to impact you, okay? Once you start changing your behavior, you'll start changing your body. Your current behaviors are the reason you're watching videos like this, trying to figure out how in the hell to lose weight. Listen, you didn't gain it in a day, you're not gonna lose it in a day. You didn't gain it, by eating one pizza, you're not gonna lose it by, trading your pizza for one salad, okay? It's going to take time, it's going to take a long-term campaign of you changing your behaviors. And I'm all for people trying these diets. I just want them to understand why they work and why they don't work. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. Thank you for the great questions. Keep them coming, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.